y'all, man? Welcome back to another video, man. It's Young Chris 2K, man. Today, man, we are reacting to 7 Bodies, the King Von story, part 3. Now, I already know how to cover, part 1 and part 2. I ain't did it in a minute, so let's get back to it, man. Y'all, let's do it. Start this fucking video.
"17-year-old Rodney Stewart aka Boss Trell was one of STL top hitters. He was good with guns. He knew how to clean them, take them apart, and most importantly, he knew how to shoot. Boss Trell was like the O.D. Perry of STL. He protected his neighborhood and was a loved member. On November 8, 2012, Boss Trell was leaving a female house at around 6:30 a.m. While walking up the alley, King Von allegedly shot him in the back of the head. He was found around 6:45 a.m. and rushed to the hospital. A weapon was discovered underneath him. Boss Trell was pronounced dead about 11:30 p.m.
Damn.
I was a lab technician.
I was an accountant.
I was a marketing manager.
I was an EMT.
I was a teacher.
Now, I'm a...
King Von was now a stone cold killer. It was no turning back. That's why him and T-Roy were so close. They allegedly shared some of the same bodies. King Von wasn't lying when he said he killed 5 gangster disciples and shot 10.
Damn. That's a lot. Hey, but on some real shit, how you come behind a motherfucker and shoot him in the back of the head, man? Like, on the back of the head, like you was like really you was waiting for this motherfucker to leave. Sometimes it's always a female, you know what I'm saying? Just for instance, like that Mo3 incident. They waited for that nigga to leave that girl house, get on the highway, they following them on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like this, always a female, bro. It's always the fucking female. I'm not saying she set him up or not. I don't know if she did or not. Set Boss Trell up, but it's so crazy, bro, because like, how would you know he was over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you know? Exactly. Had to been a female. She had to say something.
On November 21st, 2012, King Von...
Damn. Odell, P5 Crack, Boss Trell. So he killed 3 STL members. No, he killed 4 STL members and 1 Gyro City member.
On November 21st, 2012, King Von was arrested and booked into Cook County Jail for unlawful possession of a firearm. He served 15 months. King Von went to jail wearing rapper Lil Durk's expensive wristwatch. While serving time at Cook County Jail, Von became a better fighter. His only weapon was his hands. He depended on family and friends to put money on his books. Von shared a cell with an elderly disabled man who he helped every day. On September 2, 2013, while Von was serving time, his close friend Jerome Wood aka J Money was shot and killed. His alleged killers were Lil B and J Money was shot in the head and face several times.
Damn.
That was a big loss for O Block.
I'm already knowing. Whiskey already said that in the computers.
King Von was released in February of 2014. He immediately wanted to get revenge for J Money. T-Roy made several attempts when Von was in jail, but couldn't succeed. He continued communicating with KI on social media. This time the energy seemed different. AI taunted O Block on social media about J Money. Lil B and KI were O Block biggest targets at the time, mainly Lil B, because KI wasn't really a threat to O Block. I hate to tell you all this, but KI wasn't no assassin. She may only had went on 4 to 5 hits. There's a twist to the O.D. Perry murder.
Them niggas was young, bro. 2011?
How to triple your client's traffic in just 7 months. Start by fixing on-page SEO and easily create effective content.
3 months after Tuka's death, the gangster disciples all came together to shoot FBG. Duck's first video and to celebrate Tuka's birthday. He would have turned 16.
That's
the teens
crazy.
were drinking and using drugs all day. Insiders say that there were a lot more than 3 or 4 people that went on the O.D. Perry hit. Some people say that O.D. Perry's real killer is FBG Duck's younger cousin Scrap from the mob gangster disciple set. In 2016, FBG Bud allegedly told detectives that his was Boss Trell and K.I. who did the shooting. Over 20 people allegedly went on the O.D. Perry hit, but he was only hit twice. Once in the buttocks and once in the neck. The Chicago police believe that K.I. were involved in several shootings and at least one murder. She was arrested for discharging a firearm back in 2011. She was only 11 years old. Although K.I. had a gangster reputation, she still wasn't a big threat to O Block.
Man, I can't believe they did all that killing, fam. Like, my thing is 2011, bro. They lost Tuka a long, long time ago. Them niggas still say to this day, F Tuka, F all that. Like, that's crazy, bro. Bro been dead since 20. Well, I think 2010, because it was Tuka Day on 2011. So maybe he died 2010. That's what I'm going to think. I guess it is. But that's fucked up. Bro been dead for so long, since 2011. And niggas is still dishing him to 2021. And both sides lost a lot of lives. You know what I'm saying? Both sides did. But King Von really got, like, bro, if he really got 7 bodies, they say he do. And this like real facts, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga really got that many bodies. That shit crazy, bro. I mean, cause then if you think about it, like, you keep listening to shit, you start listening to all his raps, you be like, damn, bro, was he really not? He wasn't lying about that shit. Like, he was no cap, bro. Was really about what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why a lot of rappers was fucking with King Von, bro, because like that nigga was genuine, real about what he was saying. Cause I heard it's a lot of fake dudes in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys is not who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of rappers don't fuck with those rappers. And you see why. They have the rapper that's not who they say they are tend to fall off, even, you know, the first one to fall off. That nigga King Von, bro, he was blowing up because the shit he was saying was real. People was really jamming his shit. You know what I'm saying? I was jamming his shit. Because the shit he was talking about was crazy shit. I'm like, damn, bro, it was really out there. You know what I'm saying? Really a savage. But all them niggas out there is really savage like that. You know what I'm saying? They all lost a lot of people.
Akira Barnes only wanted to be a part of something. She felt protected and loved by the gang. The gang was her family. She no longer wanted to be a social worker. Just like everyone else, she was expecting the FBG rap group to get a record deal. She really supported them. She knew all of their songs from word to word. Akira would have done anything for her fellow gang members, and they would have done anything for her. Rawson Shaw aka Lil B was shot and killed by the Chicago police just a month after King Von was released from jail. Lil B was 20 years old.
Damn. This photo nigga.
King Von was a killer. His life became all about dissing the ops and going on hits. There are 4 main types of serial killers. The 4 main types of serial killers are thrill seekers, mission-oriented, visionary killers, and power control seekers. King Von was a thrill seeker type of serial killer. Thrill killers are a type of serial killer that derives immense satisfaction from the process of murder, that is, the acts leading up to it, such as tracking their victim rather than the killing itself. They come to crave the euphoric adrenaline rush provided by stalking and capturing their victim. Tracking their prey becomes an addiction for them, much like a narcotic drug.
I mean, think about it though. They really had nothing to do out there. You know what I'm saying? So they had to do what they had to do. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, the shit is done. I mean, that's how it is out there. Them niggas is gonna do what they gonna do. I mean, what else did you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes did not want a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? It was either we gonna make it this way or we gonna die this way. You know what I'm saying? And they really believe that. You know what I'm saying? And this shit worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. A lot of them, like, made it out. That's why, like, Chicago's mainstream. Like, bro, a lot of people from Chicago's making it out. Because they do not have a 9 to 5 mentality. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is, this is the life. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Either I'm going to make it this way or I'm going to die this way. And them dudes was really on that. You know what I'm saying? They was on that.
It's obvious that Von needed help. Him and T-Roy were a deadly duo. They most likely would have committed more murders together in 2014 if T-Roy wasn't on the run. They were only together for a month and a half once Von was free. On April 9, 2012, rapper Chief Keef's older cousin Mario Hess, aka Blood Money, was shot in front of a family member's house. At around 9:30 p.m., 2 gunmen fired more than 2 dozen shots, striking the victim as many as 10 times and wounding a relative.
Damn.
Blood Money later died at the hospital. He was 30 years old.
Damn.
AI was one of the alleged shooters. That was a huge hit. Blood Money had just signed a record deal with Interscope Records. This is when KI became a big threat. She was now allegedly involved in 3 different murders. O.D. Perry, J Money, and now Blood Money's. She didn't post anything on Twitter none that day. The day after, she began posting as usual.
Damn, in front of the family house? Bro just went outside and then got lit up. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, you would never thought of that, though. Like, what are these niggas to come into my family house? Like, nigga, like, that shit crazy, bro. Cause he thinking to himself, like, nigga is not finna do that, bro. I got people, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm at my people house. Nigga got lit up at his people house. Rest in peace, Blood Money. Damn, that is crazy, bro. That's some shit, though. Oh, my mama. And, like, it's crazy, but it's, like, fuck. Like, these, man. I really didn't know how Blood Money, I didn't know how he died. Didn't know how he died. That's crazy. I really didn't even know who Blood Money was until now. Like, them niggas, bro, she just lit them niggas up. I mean, 10 times. Damn.
The next morning, KI get ready for Boss Trell's birthday. He would have been 19 years old. KI hops back on Twitter.
Okay, you guys, this is crazy. I've got to share this with you. I used to pay
She meets up with FBG Budda. At around 12:30 p.m. she tweets her location.
Damn, yo.
Around 3:30 p.m., witnesses say a hooded man come up and shoot KI several times. FBG Budda and another man were shot as well. KI was rushed to the hospital. She was pronounced dead around 5:30 p.m. She suffered gunshot wounds to the chest and jaw. Gakira Barnes was 17 years old.
Damn. Crazy. I already knew about that because like like bro, if she would have never tweeted her location, she probably would not be dead right now. You know what I'm saying? Because she was camping at what 11, made it to like I think he said 17. Yeah. So I mean, like, bro, she was moving smart into that shit, and then got herself killed. Crazy though. Wow, rest in peace to her.
At this
too,
point,
bro.
Vaughn had done too much to turn back. Some people believe that there were more than one shooter in the KI murder, but that wasn't in the police report, and that's not what the neighbors witnessed. Leroy had to go and turn himself in the same day KI was murdered. He
Damn.
wouldn't be free. Until 2016, the deadly
Damn.
duo were no longer together. Vaughn began going on more hits with other O-Block members such as Big A and Wooski's brother Mike. He even allegedly went on hits with members from THF. On May 29, 2014, just a month after KI's murder, King Von and Mike go to a house party in the 5700 block of South LaSalle Street at around 5 p.m. King Von and a guy by the name of Malcolm Stuckey gets in an altercation. King Von and Mike allegedly left the party and returned around 6:10 p.m. shooting at the porch, hitting 3 men. King Von allegedly has Malcolm down and shoot him in the back of the head.
Damn.
Malcolm Stuckey died later that day. He was 19 years old.
That nigga was killing.
Mike was immediately arrested after the shooting. He then cooperated with the police. He admitted to firing over 15 shots at the porch, but he made it clear that it was King Von who committed the murder. Von was arrested days later and held with no bond.
That nigga snitched. So it was Wooski's brother. Man, it's kind of crazy because he was talking about him in the song. When he was getting like big, I know what I'm saying, when he was getting popular, like that nigga was talking about that shit. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure it was in the Exposing Me with Memo 600. So yeah, that's.
Rapper Lil Durk kept in touch with King Von. When Von was released from jail back in 2014, he gave Lil Durk back his expensive wristwatch, and that made Durk like Von even more. Lil Durk knew what Von was going through and decided to help. The 21-year-old King Von was stressed out. Not only was he facing life in prison, he allegedly was having recurring nightmares. He could hardly sleep at night. Von would sit up till daylight to ease the anxiety sometimes.
Oh, that nigga was. Damn.
Things didn't go how Mike planned it. He would now have to come to court and testify. When refusing to testify, the state charged Mike with the murder since he already admitted to firing shots. Mike was sentenced to 40 years in prison.
Damn. Yeah, he ain't never getting out. He's never getting out. So we're out. 40 years. God damn. Damn.
After witnesses failed to testify, all charges against King Von were dropped, and towards the end of 2017 he walked free.
That is crazy.
In March of 2019, King Von allegedly murdered Tariq Livid in Atlanta. According to APD, a man opened fire hitting 5 people, including 27-year-old Tariq Livid, who died from his injuries. The other 4 victims were taken to Grady Hospital and were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. King Von was now a superstar. He still wanted to kill. He was allegedly putting hits out on his ops. But that BG Duck dead, O Block felt victorious. STL lost their only star, and they lost the money. Duck was the glue that kept things together. Once he was killed, STLEBT was no longer a factor. Well, we all know how the story ended. King Von was killed on November 6, 2020 in Atlanta, Georgia. He left behind 2 kids. May God have mercy on his soul. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Oh, that shit crazy, bro. Cause think about it, bro. Like, even chaos at the end, we all die. That's some true shit. At the end, everybody die. Damn, that shit crazy, bro. Rest in peace, King Von, bro. But that nigga had a lot of bodies, bro. Like, nigga died. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that many bodies? 7 bodies, bro. That's crazy. Like, nigga couldn't sleep at night. I can't go through that, bro. That shit some real shit, nigga. Taking a life, bro. You really gotta think about it. You taking somebody's life, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sleepless night. Like, I'm pretty sure you gonna wake up with nightmares. I'm pretty sure, like, I believe all that shit. Like, I believe that shit can really happen. Anyway, y'all, man, if y'all like this shit, man, go like it up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all please share the video. When you share the video, please share it on Facebook, Twitter. I don't care, bro. Just share the video. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, when you subscribe to the channel, please hit that post notification button. When you hit that post notification button, that lets me know every time I drop a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Alright, man. It's Young Chris 2K, man. Alright, peace.